Hello and welcome to another video, and firstly, Gong Hei Fat Choy. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Or Happy Chinese New Year. It happens tomorrow and the manufacturing in China shuts down for a week or two, or even longer. And if it's anything like the time I had a builder work on my house, every time they took a few days off, they were gone for quite some time. That's nothing to do with China, but just the fact that my builder was quite lazy. But in China it's the year of the tiger. Will Tommy be a tiger? Or just a pussy cat? Either way, there's no chance of you getting your Amico in Q1 2022. It's just not happening at all. Anyways, I've got a couple of big things to go over and some little things in between for this week's this video's week in bullshit. Anyways, I've got a couple of big things to go over and some little things in between for this video's week in bullshit regarding the Amico. Now, Goose has made a fantastic video. I'll show a few bits of it, and I'll put a link in the video description so you can go watch the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, let's just let Tommy just start it all off.
You know, do you think for a moment that these huge investors who are the smartest money folks in the world, do you think that they would throw their money into a guess?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now, the what he then shows is the fact that the people involved. I've heard of Neil Patel. He was mentioned in a video I've come across him before, but he was mentioned in a video by Ninja Kitty when he went through and dissected the Intellivision Amico, the funding video that they made, which I think was March 2021 when that came out. And so Neil Patel has his thing of angels and entrepreneurs. I don't know who Tikka Tuary is, but apparently he runs a Palm Beach research group. Now, I watched this on my phone, and then I had to watch it again on my TV. I'm still going to flick through it again, just because there's so much going on in this. I mean, first of all, I'll tell you what, I'll just mute that because I don't want the sound getting a copyright claim or anything. Yeah, so this Tikka has this Palm Beach research group that no one trusts. So one of the people Tommy's got involved with has a business that's absolute shite. Why Palm Beach Confidential is a scam. Neil Patel, an anthology of failure. So yeah, I was trying to read the sort of lines at the bottom, but it's just bollocks. But it says he's a fraud who earned $8 million by deceiving innocents. I mean, to me, I used to subscribe to his YouTube channel, and he still does it. I think he's got 1 million subscribers. He basically has, it's basically like when I mentioned a separate video about Brian G. Johnson, who claims to have the secrets to YouTube, how to unlock everything in YouTube. He doesn't have any secrets at all. He just talks out of his backside. And he said that there's one of his videos, and this is one of the commenters on my video who pointed this out, that one of his videos says how to get 1 million views on your next video. And yet Brian, despite his he's got over like 150,000 subscribers. I forget how many exactly. He only gets like about 2,000 or 3,000 hits on each video. So he says, here's how to get 1 million views on your next video, and then he gets hardly any by comparison. It's a joke. There's also, I mean, he runs a channel called Amplify Your, what was it called now? Amplify Your Message, whatever the fuck that means. But then he had another channel. He tried to set it up separately, and then he just abandoned it. It was called Amplify Your Income. He was going to give you a load of get-rich-quick type things, basically like what Neil Patel does. And it just said, well, it's how he has a video how to revive a dead channel, but can't revive his own dead channel, basically. So he's talking just a load of crap. But Neil Patel, every single one of his videos, and he posts it on his website as well, is always about how to drive loads and loads of traffic to your own website. And every single one of those videos is basically telling you to use his own website, Ubersuggest. So he's not telling you how to do anything. It's just basically another form of Google. You may as well look on Google Trends, or just make videos that interest you. and if the audience is there, it'll follow. So, yeah, Neil Patel talking out of his arse. He's just promoting the same thing over and over again, making it sound like new content, and it's just a load of bollocks, quite frankly. But then we go to. So this is the just some of the reviews. I won't show all of the reviews. You can look at them all yourself. Basically, if you read this, just put it up on your TV. It's so much easier to read, or a big monitor. But it's just. Let me see now. The reason they are not. This is on the Better Business Bureau, obviously an American thing. I'm in the UK, so I don't. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this website. There's a reason they are not. This is about the Palm Beach thing, by the way. There's a reason why they're not BBB accredited. It's because their customer service is terrible. They do not want to help you or listen to your needs, nor do they care. Do not spend the money because they are uninformed and don't know how things work. And then Franny says, this company charged me $300, which I immediately requested to cancel the services, asking now for 7 months for them to mail me back a refund of this money. My attorney also wrote to them and got no reply. When I call, I get a customer service person who states they cannot send me to upper management, so they state that my issue was escalated in December 2020. And Franny was commenting on the 4th of March. 4321. Was that 3rd of... No, that's 4th of March, or is it 3rd of April? Who knows? It's difficult to tell when the date system is different in America to the UK. But according to that, it seems to be... that's 4th of March, so it's not 3rd of April, so it's... Anyway, so anyway, the what did we see? It was escalated in December 2020, so at least 3 or 4 months before they posted this message. Anyway, yet they still ignore replying by phone or email, and they still don't refund me as promised. Today I sent them my 7th request in writing, as I'm told by phone when I call the same thing. They are discussing how they treat someone. And then if we go on, so getting your money back is an uphill struggle. Blah 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 blah. So somebody's trying to make it sound like everyone invests is someone who just, they really know what they're getting into. And that at the top says, my great nephew plays games with his dad. Also, I trust the promoters, Tikka and William at Palm Beach. I afforded myself $1,000, plus Mr. Tallarico seemed to know about the business and be dedicated. Yeah. John says, I invested because of the recommendation from Palm Beach. I'm a typical small businessman trying to create a nest egg for my family. So, yeah, they're just trying to build something up for the future. Getting recommendations from Palm Beach really helps me make wise decisions with the amount of money I can afford to risk. Obviously not in this case. Plus, I'm an old school Intellivision kid from the late 70s, early 80s. So, like DJC and Co., they've all been bought in by this scammer of a man. Another John says, I invested because of the recommendation by Palm Beach. Tikka, he vetted your operation and recommends it's a very good chance for success. I invested $5,000 for 5 shares. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Yes, just have a... Let's sort of go a certain number of seconds in advance. The company came... highly recommended by the pioneers of Angels and Entrepreneurs Networks, that's Neil Patel's. He's got a great team. There seems to be a vast potential upside. Above all, what intrigued me is a proposed revenue sharing model. Well, you can't even put out a console, as we know, so there's fuck all chance of you getting a fucking any sort of money on all of this. So plenty of that. Go and have a read of all that, because it's just a brilliant summation of all the shit that's going on. And yeah. When the investor's left with nothing, Tommy will still be telling everyone how great and rich he is. He'll be telling anyone who will listen about his Ferrari and the next one he plans to buy. So, yeah, it's just a scam. I mean, I've mentioned in my... Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy, that's interesting. I've mentioned, my website before. I even made if you look on my channel for scammers, you see a man called Mark Pollard. I won't go into that, what's happened here, but you can see what happened there. And what's happening here is the same thing, but on a bigger scale with lots of people, and it's all going to go fucking south. It's absolutely going to go fucking south. If you got your money involved, get your money out, please, as soon as possible. Right. So just moving on to a few little Reddit things before we get to the last main bit. The Amico thread just seems to have hardly any. Well, there's never any post from Tommy, that's for sure. Not for a long time. Certainly not since before Christmas. And it seems like anyone involved in Amico have actually abandoned it to the point where a month ago, this I've not clicked on this, and I wouldn't recommend, clicking on anything you're not aware of. But someone's in a Reddit that's supposed to be official Reddit that's supposed to be promoting the Amico. They've got someone's posting spamming about console mods. So I'm pretty damn sure that that's not approved by by Amico, by anyone in Intellivision, unless someone's hijacked it from Intellivision because they know this is going down the pan. But it's all obviously just that's dodgy. So dodgy scamming shit in an official Amico thread, a Reddit for scamming shit. Yeah, just that's hilarious. That no one that's been there for over a month and no one's picked up on it. Brilliant. Just who's minding the store? Obviously, no one at Intellivision. They've all fucked off and gone home. Maybe they broke up for Chinese New Year at the start of January. Who fucking knows? And then also in this Amico Reddit, they did post. Oh, this was 5 days ago. Pokewood Theatre posted 5 days ago. So someone at Amico is paying attention, unless he's just been blocked. He could have been blocked by someone. I asked for a refund, and then they get banned from the Facebook group. So obviously someone wants a refund, and then they just get banned. So Aggravating Fox says he'd been cautiously optimistic, but that was the final straw. I asked for and received my $100 deposit back, but I don't think Pokewood's had his money back. See. Seems to just post the latest one. Update, I got a refund thankfully. Now I just wait for it to release if it does, so I can see if it's indeed worth getting. Well, it's not coming out, so at least Pokewood Theatre got his money back, so that's good. But so you ask for a refund, and then you get banned from the Facebook group. I was banned anyway. Bunch of scammers. Yeah, and these, I think there are about 3 or 4, about 2 or 3, I forget now. Several Amico Facebook groups, and I got banned from them all. But given how this is all turning out, who gives a fuck? I mean, I was obviously banned from them because I'm posting videos that are anti-Amico, saying what a scam it is. And yet these suckers are just sucked in, and they're just lapping up everything Tommy says. And, well, you know what I mean? That's how it's going to go. Now, then I saw a live stream. So Tommy made an appearance. He sort of came out from his shell and Tommy spent 535. Sorry, 500. God, can't read. He spent 35 minutes chatting with a 583 sub YouTuber. Wouldn't that be something if he held a live Q&A for the 9,411 investors instead? So he made a video with DJC. Now I tried watching this. I really did, but it was so boring. I mean, I flicked through it and they just seem to be talking about baseball, and I'll just put it on. I won't put the volume on because, quite frankly, even flicking through it, there was no particular information to impart. It was just DJC and Tommy waffling away, and Tommy looks like he's escaped from OEB Pete's celebrity underground prison. That just seems to be what's happened. That's what's maybe that's why OEB Pete's being so cagey, because he's changing his name to Classy Gaming Fund, because he doesn't want to admit that Tommy's mansion right there is right in OEB Pete's basement. I think that's what's really happening. So lots of people are really impressed that he's got Tommy on here, but he doesn't give any information that I saw that's any worth having about the Amico. It just seems to be a way of showing his face without showing any accountability, and DJC is lapping it up, not realising that whatever money he's invested in this, because he is an investor, doesn't seem to want to shout the fact or declare it as he should do. He seems blissfully unaware that get Steven Tyler aboard, who's Tommy's cousin. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Maybe that's why Steven Tyler changed his name from Tallarico to Tyler. So I think, isn't Tyler his middle name? Let me just go back to the page I had on. What's it? Oh no, Stephen Victor Tallarico. That's what his name is. So wherever Tyler came from, I don't know. I can't be bothered looking it up. Yeah, he maybe that's why he's got away from calling himself Tallarico. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, he's always been Steven Tyler when I've known him, so I don't know him. I'm not gonna don't go start saying, "Oh, Dommy, excuse me, Dommy knows, Dommy, DVDfeverGames knows Steven Tyler." I don't. Sadly, I don't. The first time I came across them was in 1986 with was it Walk This Way, and then some of the earlier stuff like Dream On, which is an incredible song, and then obviously the stuff that's come out afterwards, and mainly in the 90s, and then I don't know, after the 90s I was at university in the early 90s, and then after you leave university and you start getting a job, you start losing track in what's going on music wise, and yeah, I just sort of only really care about 80s music in the main. Some modern stuff, but yeah, I'm not really too fussed. But the point is that DJC doesn't realise that his money's gone down the pan, and he's talking to his buddy, my pal. I want my Rioco, just completely blissfully unaware, and it's a bit sad really. And Tommy's laughing at him. So how pissed off is DJC going to be when he realises his money's gone, Tommy's gone, and that's the end of it? And he wants his Amico, but he's not getting his Amico. As the Pet Shop Boys once sang, it hurts too much to face the truth. Anyways, let's go on with the next thing. Yeah, no mention about an FT on Intellivision.com. So, I mean, there's a big thread about it on here, but someone said, I'm still curious about NFT for the Amico. To be honest, even though I'm against it, could probably imagine that they could be used to trade games bought online, although why not without NFT? Or they make even less sense to me with physical products. Why would one need NFT if they can already sell the physical box? So there's no mention of NFT on this thing, just the RFID card. And I think, let me see, did I see a comment on here? Yeah, Gatoroo says the explanation is so stupid you won't believe it. The CEO mixed up NFC with NFT, but couldn't admit he made a mistake, so suddenly it became the new plan. Maybe that's how Donkey Kong became, probably called Monkey Kong, then became Donkey Kong, or why else would it be called Donkey? Where's the donkey in Donkey Kong? Fucking hell. But I know there was I definitely know the arcade game, racing game, Continental Circus, was meant to be called Continental Circuit, but the name was put down in error, and so around the world it just became Continental Circus, and no one ever questioned it. Great game as well. Yeah, so he couldn't admit he made a mistake, so suddenly it just became the new plan, although as you can see it was never intended nor implemented it, and they haven't mentioned it in a while, so it'll just be dropped quietly. Yeah, we won't mention it. We won't let it go quietly. We will not let it go quietly into that good night. And Lusorious Modernist, the OP, yes, that was actually my first idea, because he always mentioned it together with RFID, and that would make sense. NFT and NFC sound similar. Mistakes happen, but Tallarico was so adamant that it really is NFT. If I remember it well, they even mentioned it to one pitch to the investors. And talking of NFT and NFC and all the rest of it, I'll just give a quick plug for Tommy Rioco. He's got a couple of recent videos. I'll just play a bit of the first one, the FCC song, because there's a man with a very sexy voice. You can hear him as soon as the music starts up. But this song highlights all the FCC, NFT, and all the NFC and all the rest of it. So it's great stuff. But I'll just play a quick bit of it.
How's it going, man?
My jaw just hit the floor.
Don't even become manufacturing. This thing's absolutely not coming out Q1. Yeah, it won't, because I think early February, or whatever it is in February, we've got Chinese New Year. The whole country shuts down for Chinese New Year. So Yeah, it's not coming at all. So I do say a lot. I just did it again. Fuck. But yeah, Tommy Yumiko. There's also another video that's oh god, what was it called? Just blah, blah, yeah, Finnegan Fucked. That's another great song, and it sounds like something out the Fall, Manchester band. Who Mark E. Smith, who was the lead singer of the Fall, he was only 60, but he died in 2018. So it's very sad. But the song sounds, I won't play it, but I'll put links for both of them in the description below. But Finnegan Fuck sounds like something that the Fall would make, and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. So I've listened to that a few times. Anyways, so I saw another one, and I thought it was someone else that got banned from the Facebook group, but Pokewood Theatre, as well as getting banned for asking for a refund, he got banned. So I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing because with incredulity, because it's just a mad. The whole Amico thing is a shit show. He said Twitter was used for support by other companies when it is, and they'll redirect people when they can't help. Whoever Tony Habib says he was blocked for trolling, claiming a false equivalency of Twitter and customer services. Do you tweet Walmart for support? Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop? You go through official support channel. Blah blah blah. Twitter may stand in. Well, and he mentioned all those things, and then someone says, Tony Poopy Pants says, well, all these companies, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, do have Twitter support. Now, when I bought, if I bought things recently, quite frankly, it's probably easier to try and just tweet them and do like a private message if they offer that service, because, and I've done it with, something major I bought a while ago, because it's just, it's easier. If I do it through the direct message thing, then it will always be there in direct messages. I know where to find it if I need to refer back to it. Yes, I can do it by email, but it's for something. If I just need a quick response, this gives an immediate response. I don't need to wait for it to go through an endless parade of waiting. You're filling in a form and waiting for them to come back to me. And I want it in writing anyway. I don't want to put it in a phone call and then not be able to remember what's been said. Even though I can with my phone, I can record phone calls, which quite frankly is handy if I need to phone somewhere for an appointment, like for a haircut or the dentist, because you know how it is. I'll phone up and they'll say, right, yeah, Dom, can you come at Saturday at 11:05 a.m. etc. I'll say thanks very much, goodbye, and then I'll hang up and I'll go, shit, I wasn't listening. What day and time was it? But if I record, I'll have to phone them back. But if I record the phone call, I'll just play it back and go, oh yeah, that's when it was. So I've said again. Yeah, so that's your answer. You record the phone call. I don't record it all the time, but if I'm recording something important that I need to refer back to you later, because I've not paid attention basically, then it's very handy indeed. What else we got? Oh, here we go. Here's the final thing. Now, bear in mind, let's just get this back to the start. Snestastic predicts the Amico will sell 100 million units. Now, the Wii sold just over 100 million units. And I don't know how quickly it sold them. I know, I think it kept going up until, I think it was discontinued in about 2013, 2014. I forget now. But I think on Wikipedia it says that as of 2019 they've sold 102 million units, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, this guy is so delusional. I don't know what his problem is. I mean, apparently, I know he's reviewed or he's reacted to the the deep dives just recently, even though he apparently reacted to them quite some time ago, and then deleted them and take a bit of water, and then he reacted to them again, uploaded those, and then deleted those, and he rebranded himself from the Amico Kid to Snestastic. Just you got to know when you're on the losing team, and and that's what he's doing here. So just listen to this. Oh, it would if we had audio on it anyway. Audio! Audio, my king for audio.
Right, boom. Jan says, do you think Amico will succeed? What will be the system seller and how many units do you think they will? Jesus Christ, Jan, put me on the spot. Will it be a succeed? Absolutely, 100%. I completely believe that with the right marketing, it has the potential to be the next Wii. And I truly believe that's going to happen. What will be the system seller? It depends who you're talking about. Are you talking about me as a retro guy and all the rest of us? Or are you talking about a mainstream non-gamer who uses a tablet and a phone? And it's difficult. I mean, for me, there's too many to pick. For me, it'd be like, I don't know. I'd probably say Finnegan Fox, Moon Patrol, two of the big ones for me that would really sell the system. Astro Smash, now I've played it. Night Stalker, now I've played it and I know what to expect.
Now, that's an interesting one. He says he's played Night Stalker. That's one they've never shown beyond the demo. Excuse me, beyond the demo video. So how has he played Night Stalker? Moon Patrol is the one with the Star Fox sex in it. I mean, Moon Patrol I would play, but I'm not buying a console for it. God, what was the other one he mentioned? Well, that was the Astro Smash. That's just that's not going to happen. But Finnegan Fox, well, yeah, that's the one where you can't double jump, as again where Tommy Uyumiko's song brings that up, and yeah, and then it's what comes up.
Those are big ones. But as far as like the actual casual audience they're aiming the machine at, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know any casual gamers, so it's hard to say.
So he doesn't know any casual gamers, people who don't play games properly. He doesn't know anyone who's going to actually buy this. But how many units will it sell?
And how many units do you think they will sell? To be honest with you, I think I'm going to say, well, I'm going to whatever. Probably won't, but I think 100 million. They can do Nintendo Wii numbers.
Oh,
the
yeah.
right marketing strategy, I definitely think they've got possibility.
Yeah, with Tommy in charge. Yeah, absolutely. It'll sell 100 million units. It'll make Tommy probably that much in dollar revenue, but and then he'll fuck off with it all and declare bankruptcy and manage to keep it all. The whole thing is going down the fucking pan. So if you got your money in this thing, get it out now. How he's recruited this band of merry men to big him up, I don't know. But, you're scamming you guys. Get your money out. Please get your money out. Please see sense before he just declares the whole thing bankrupt. And then you're not going to get your money back at all. It's really sad. Anyways, on this sad note, lamentable note, I'm going to call a day to this video. And hopefully I won't be calling a day to my carpet, because I got a ketchup stain on it last night, and then I tried to get it out. I did a stupid thing. I just tried to I tried to get the ketchup up off it. It's a light sandy coloured carpet. I tried to just sort of get the stuff off it. And then I thought the right answer was to get a towel with some sort of cold water on it. I'm sure this has worked before, and just really rub at it hard, if you'll pardon the expression. And I did that last night, and it seemed Saturday night. I'm recording this, and it seemed to work. And then I came to it this morning, and fuck, it was even worse. And then I just tried to rub at it again. I spent the morning rubbing away. And it didn't. It just made it even worse. And then I looked up a video of and information on how to get rid of it. And they said scrape off the ketchup, and then get some sort of soapy water, sort of cool soapy water, and dab at it with with like a kitchen towel or a white cloth. And it said, do not rub. That will only get it in the kitchen. Get it in the fibres of the carpet. Do not rub. Shit. So I did lots of rubbing, and then I read the instructions, do not rub. So anyway, so now I've got an orders some what's it called, Dr. Beckman's stain removal stuff. Apparently that will solve my problem. I bloody hope it does. But yeah, it's a fucking pain in the arse. It wouldn't be so bad if it was in a place that I couldn't see it. But yeah, I can see it all the time. So from where I'm sat, so it's a fucking pain in the arse. So yeah, just talking of fucking pain in the arse, is this whole scam is a fucking pain in the arse. But anyway, so if you got your money, if you got your money invested, get your money out, for crying out loud. Anyways, I'm calling time with this video. So in the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all the notifications. Maybe I'll do another one of these videos. Maybe I'll do a collection of these little bits and pieces and make it an AstroTRASHED Monday. Just like DJC's Astro Smash Mondays podcast. What the fuck do these people have to talk about the Amico? I never made a video about the Retro Bro thing because it just seemed to be just repeating stuff we've already heard. And as there's another video on Goose's channel about how Retro Bro says he's he's a source of information at Intellivision. So if you want the inside, what's it called? If you want the skinny on the Amico, ask him. He'll ask the execs, and then they'll reply to him, unless they don't like the answer or they don't like that question, and then he'll come back to you. But so he's working for free while they're getting six-figure salaries. Apparently, he's fucking delusional as well. But apparently he's going to be calling time on YouTube for a while. Perhaps he said he's the only one with Amico facts because of this. But he's calling time on YouTube probably because he realises he's run out of Amico facts. The whole Amico thing's a scam. That's the only fact. Anyway, I rambled on long enough. So have a good day, have a good week, and Q Genesis.